the book that changed my life. Much time may be spent on readings that don't inspire, but there's no denying the impression left by a book that is impossible to forget. University Affairs recently asked a handful of Canadian academics to reflect on the book that changed my life. For some, a book's influence was partly situational, where they were at the time, and not just about the actual content. A few chose to write about books related to their disciplines, while others picked cherished childhood favorites. Each had a lasting impact on the reader's point of view. Squawk to the Moon Little Goose by Edna Mitchell Preston. You may be thinking, what is a children's book doing in University Affairs? I am confident that this is the perfect place and space for it. Squawk to the Moon Little Goose was the first book in my childhood that inspired me to read and dream. It is the tale of a little goose who night after night watches the moon with great admiration. This goose is truly a creative thinker and believes that the pond has swallowed the moon. Although it is only a reflection on this water's surface, it becomes the springboard for the adventures of this little goose. This little feathered being is determined to save the moon, and as a 4-year-old kid, I thought, this is the coolest bird I have ever known. Books that spark the imagination and allow us to share in stories are what I value. I especially appreciate literature that facilitates personal and professional journeys towards action. You see, this children's book was the first step towards my own development of seeing the world differently. I could relate to the character, and from that point on, I became devoted to the helping and advocating of other than human beings. This term refers to our first mother, the Earth, and all of her children, plants, animals, seen, unseen. This book taught me that I had a very important role in this world, and that my footprint really mattered. I have lived with these themes and living teachings my entire life. A couple of decades later, I still think about the antics of that little goose, and I continue to read material that fosters who I am and who I can be. Books do have the power to change lives. It certainly did mine.